Welcome to the new episode of Topcast. Today we are going to talk about strategy games, and I have a very special guest near me. Hello, Hazar.
Hello, man.
Let's start with your favorite strategy game. Can you tell us,
My
please?
favorite strategy game.
Yeah.
I think my favorite is Total War Warhammer 1.
I played that game and it was not so fun, I guess.
Well, I think that's because you're.
Because I'm a what?
It doesn't matter.
Hippocrates or what do you want to say?
So, I'm predisposed against fantasy games generally from the start.
Fantasy games, I really
Yeah.
don't like them, actually.
I really like medieval times and orcs and magic and dwarves. I love everything about them, and it's just the perfect game for me. I
Well,
think.
I'm gonna speak for myself. I don't
Okay.
like that orc magic or things.
Okay.
So I just play historically accurate strategy games like Hearts of Iron 4, Europa Universalis. So,
Yeah.
did you play any of them?
Yeah, I played some of them. Like I played Europa Universalis. I played Total War, some Total War games. I didn't play Hearts of Iron. I never
Hearts
played.
of Iron, you
Yeah,
should play it.
yeah,
It's
I never
a
played
very
Hearts of
great
Iron.
game with every
It's just
assets of it.
World War II doesn't really interest me.
Wow, it's a very interesting topic in the story in the
Yeah,
world.
and
Wow.
a lot of strategy games are based on it, but I don't know. I feel like it's overused.
I played Europa Universalis 4 a lot of times. Like I have a over 1000 hour in the game,
Oh,
and I still don't know how to use any of the colonization mechanic. I can't colonize Mexico or any of the place. It's so sad.
My story with European Universal is I started playing it. It was my first grand strategy game.
Wow.
Yeah, it was. So I played RTS for a
RTS.
long time, and
Yeah.
European Universalis became free on Epic, so I bought it,
Oh yeah.
played it,
I remember that.
and I tried to make armies. It didn't work. People started wars with me for no reason,
Yeah.
and the units didn't go where I wanted them to. They died for reasons unknown.
I can feel you absolutely because when I started the first game, I was so dumb that I just declared war into a fully grown Ottoman Empire with my one city state. Yeah, it was a painful experience. So you played Total War, I played Total War, and
Yeah.
yeah, I just played for 60 hours or less, and I bored.
You got bored?
Yeah.
How did you get bored? In
Well, the same thing over the same thing over the same thing.
it's
Take your army, upgrade your city, open farms, down, 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 blah, 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 blah. Yeah,
that's
same thing.
what? No.
No?
No, it's not.
Yeah, the same thing every game.
Of-
Yes, just a different timeline. What is the difference?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
It's the same
what's the
game
fun in
because
there?
it's the same. Look, mechanics are always improved in new games. Like you can't compare, I don't know, Three Kingdoms with Rome Remastered, right? Right?
Yeah, true. Okay.
It's incomparable. There are many new management mechanics in Three Kingdoms, right? There are spies. You send spies. You
Yeah,
do
I
stuff
know.
with them. They have new skills. They have talents. There's a pool of them. It's
Yeah, I know the poll. It's very dumb.
Mm.
If you got yeah, it's just dumb. Uh, two or three skills who don't have any use. Actually, I really don't like that. Really, it's so
no.
boring.
It's I have I don't know over 500 hours, 500 plus hours in Total War.
How did you
Generally.
play 500 hours Total War? How?
It's
Nearly impossible.
it isn't because 200 or 300 of them is with Warhammer. So, most of it was spent in Warhammer, but still, there are a lot of new DLC packs. It adds new races and new clans. Every clan has a new it's a special thing about them. It's really replayable game. It's a really replayable game. How did you get bored of it? I don't know. In 60 hours.
Well, it's very hard. It's very boring. But I don't wanna get distracted by the Total War boredom.
What's your favorite strategy game? I didn't get it.
My favorite. Well, I think I guessed yours. So can you guess mine?
Let me guess. Is it Hoi?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
it's
It's
Hoi.
just base and so good. I don't
Yeah.
know why I like
What
it
do
so
you
much.
like about it that much? What
Wow.
attracts you about that game?
I really like the World War II timeline. So
Yeah.
it
Okay.
has a very good aura with the game. You can be the painter from Austria, yes, and just destroy the Europe. It's a good feeling. Or you can be the Mustafa Kemal Atatürk and just increase your country's prospects. It's a really good thing to do.
Yeah, I get why you would like the game, but
Yeah,
let me tell you what I like about fantasy games.
yeah, just
Fantasy strategy.
okay.
The biggest thing about them is it's fantasy. You know, you can create generals and you can have stuff that's impossible to do in real world. You know, if you
Yes.
play a history game, there are limits of realism in
Yeah,
it, right?
that's true.
Fantasy games have that too. You know, Total War Warhammer, it has that to a point, but it isn't as restricting as history-based games, in my opinion. You know, you can become the empire and just obliterate the whole orc race in one
Oh
playthrough.
yeah,
Just
and we don't really recommend mass genocide. Please don't take
if
us.
they're orcs, I recommend them. Yeah, they
Yeah,
can get it.
it's a bad thing to do. Don't do it.
Yeah, Warhammer has a big focus on leaders. You
On
know,
leaders.
yeah, you can improve your leaders. You can get them into
Yeah.
battles. They get new magical abilities. They get new stuff to do with them. That's I love that about them. You know, you can create this legendary figure from the start.
Well, yeah,
I
but
really like that.
you can do this in the Hearts of Iron 4 too. You know, it has a mm, experience system that if your general goes to war with his brigades, it will level up and will be more and more dangerous for the enemy.
Thank you for listening to us, to me and Bumin.
Yeah,
And
thank
thank
you.
you, Bumin, for talking to me
Well,
today
it was
on
a
this
great
podcast.
talk. I really like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for this too.